Hi, my name is Cindy Jones Lantier. I'm an artist, a coach, and an agent of change. I'd like to welcome you to my website and thank you for subscribing to my newsletter. This is a little Christmas gift for you to thank you for subscribing and to welcome you to my community. I want to talk about the importance of keeping commitments to ourselves. I am horrible at that. I'll just be fully transparent and fully honest about that. And in order to help me keep commitments to myself, I've tried various systems. I've tried just making a list that I marked off each day, what I did. I've tried time management, I've tried calendars. I've tried just about everything I could think of, and I finally settled on what I'm going to share with you today. I call it my daily dozen, and the reason why I call it that is because there are a dozen habits that I try to integrate into every day. I have more luck and less luck on any day, just like everybody else, but I found this tool to be pretty helpful with helping me keep up with the things that I want to be doing. And all it is just a table that you write into your daily habits, what you'd like to be doing, and it has Monday through Sunday so that you can mark off whether or not you completed the habit. It's that simple. You might notice though, because I'm an artist and because I'm a child at heart, that there are stars, foil stars on here. And those are my way of acknowledging that I've done what I set out to do. My reward system is incremental. For the first week of each month, I only have to do 6 things each day in order to get a star. The next week 8, the next week 10, and finally the 4th week of the month, I have to do all 12 things in order to get a star. So by the time the 4-week month is over, I have hopefully made some new habits. At the end of the 4-week period, I have the opportunity to look at my habits and to see what worked and what didn't. The things that worked, the things that I think now are habits. They say it takes 21 days to make a habit, so if I've done this for 4 weeks, that's 28 days, so it should be a pretty ingrained habit if I've done it consistently. Those things that I deem to be a habit, I can take off the list and replace with something else. Still doing those things, of course, but now they're habitual and I don't need a list to help me keep up with them. And those things that just didn't work, that I didn't do, you'll notice on my list here, there are some things that I didn't do at all. Those things I need to go back and look at. One of the things is called the 8 treasures. It's the warm-up exercises for Tai Chi. And I wanted to do the 8 treasures every day, and I simply wasn't doing it. And so I looked at my desire for that habit and looked at whether I needed something else. I needed to have something else or do something else in order to make that habit accessible. And what I discovered is that I wasn't remembering what I learned in Tai Chi well enough, so I needed to go on the internet and find some videos. Once I found some videos, I found myself doing the 8 treasures a little more often. So if you have things that you're consistently not doing at the end of your 4-week period, before you just leave them on the list to consistently not do for the next 4-week period, I invite you to ask yourself if that's really something you want to do, something that makes your heart sing, or if it's something that you think you should be doing. If it's something you think you should be doing, drop it off the list right away and replace it with something that you really want to be doing, so that you're developing habits that you really can live with. So below you will find a link to the worksheet. It looks a little different than this one does. I redid it before I didn't print one out to show you what the new one looked like. I'm still redoing it. But below you'll find a link to a new and improved Daily Dozen worksheet. There are 4 tables in the worksheet so that you can go for 4 weeks. That way you can do it 13 times throughout the year, and that'll get you through the year. And there's also a little bit of information with it, with some things you might do if you're having trouble coming up with your 12 daily habits, some things you might consider working on, and some more information about the process. So again, thank you for signing up for my newsletter. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the community. I promise that I will never spam you. I won't sell, rent, trade, or any of that nasty stuff your address. You'll just hear from me probably once a month. Sometimes a little more often, sometimes a little less often. Anyway, thanks again and Merry Christmas.